beautiful. Look at me. All right. There we go. Looking fucking sharp, dude. Look at you. You're a stud. Pat on the back. You look awesome today, Cholo. You look awesome. I know. Gee wee wees. What's goody, everybody? How we doing today? It's a beautiful Monday. Not quite afternoon. It's Monday noon. Happy Monday noon. It's 12:15 right now. So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I'll be back till I got to re-up. I feel you. I feel you. Pimpo Charles gets a fight. Yes, sir. You know it. You know it. Don't shoot me off. You guys like it? Look at that. Dude, I look like a straight up ass. If I was a cop, I would be a straight asshole cop. Look at me. Dude, seriously, that mustache right there, give me a badge and a gun, I'm going to be the worst fucking cop that's ever existed. Holy shit. Shit, we might just do an hour and a half stream of this. Just fix this mustache, make it look good. Anyways, welcome in, everybody. How we all doing? Good evening from Sweden. Holy shit, dog, you're in Sweden? That's awesome. Wow, glad you're here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you showing up. That's amazing. How's everybody else doing? How we all doing? I'm having a great day. Today was get up, cut the front lawn, cut my hair, and as you guys see from the screen, that's what happens. Make sure you use a fresh, sharp blade. That's what happens when you shave for the third time with the same razor, and it grabbed my... Oh my God. I felt every bit of that where you guys see that blood on my head, the razor. I went like this and I went to come back down and it got stuck on my skin and just ripped that shit open. Oh, that stung. Didn't hurt. It stings. It's not fun. And then when you get in the shower, you think, oh, it's just water. Water will just wash away the blood. No, that shit stings too. My head it feels like tiny little firecrackers are going off on it every time I cut my hair. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Perfect time over here, 9 p.m. Perfect. This would be a great way to wrap up your day then, my friend. Joyce De La Rosa, thank you for the dono. I appreciate you. Dude, you look badass. Happy to catch another stream. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You guys want to know what I did? You want to know what I did to this thing? I started a new thing. I don't have it in here. I put beard oil in it. Look at that. Trying to make sure it looks nice and slick. Oh, yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. My wife is such a lucky woman. Look at me. You can tell this mustache is really getting to my head. What's up, everybody? Or still, let's take a dab. Let's take a dab. We can do that. That I can accommodate you with, my friend. I can accommodate you with that. Let's get these bitches out. Let's get them warm. I got a brand new cart here. We'll open that up in just a second. Let's take a ripper on this since it's already here. And yeah, my bear's not fully charged, so he's on the cord right now. But let's get him out. Let's get him warm. And let's take a first ripper of the stream. Let's go. Woo. That's the first ripper of the day. Bully. The jump scare thumbnail. Ooh. I appreciate that, Hyena Man. I appreciate it. I know from the straight on perspective, you can't really see. All you can tell is that there's something up here. You can't really see it. I know. Like all my best work is you can't really see it. That sucks. Let's open up a brand new cartridge for my pen. What are we doing today? Since we took the last banana berry cartridge from the dispo, today we picked up Mango Kush. We've tried this before. that green dot, that means it's their last one in stock. So, I don't know. I guess we find another flavor that we like now. Let's get it on here. Come on. God damn it. I couldn't get the nipple off. Yes, sir. We could crank another Ripper. Well, we got to do a new Ripper with a new cartridge on. That way we can find out what it tastes like. Even if it's a flavor that we've had, you got to find out. You got to know. You got to know. So let's do it again one more time, guys. Get them back out. Get them warm. And if you guys are here, the dab pins should not be put away. If you put them away, you're kind of dumb. Don't do that. Keep them out. Keep them available. Keep them close to you. They need to be within arm's reach. You guys know who you're watching. You know where you're at. You know what stream this is. Keep them close. Let me get one first. Hang on. Okay. Now we can get a Ripper. Get him out, get him warm. You guys know what to do. Let's fucking go. Boop. Look at the bear. Look at him. Oh, I found out that this brand, the Loca brand, they make the bear. I told you guys they make multiple colors of the bear. They have a snail, which is it's like a little circle like that. And then the cart sits like this. It's called a snail. They have a guitar. I found out they also have a car. They have a seahorse. They have, I think, a motorcycle. They have like eight or 10 different cool little dab pins like this. And again, they're just a standard dab pin shoved inside of a silicone housing, but still, they're cool looking. Anyways, let's rip this shit, guys. Here we go. Amazing. Wow. Sheesh. Yes, sir. Whew. I've seen some of my tattoo artist. My tattoo artist has one of the wooden pipe looking ones that holds the cart. They're cool looking. Sitting on his desk, it looked like an old school wooden pipe. It looked like just like a prop. He was like, "No, check this out. Watch." You could rip it. He showed me where you put the screw in the cartridge and hit it. It was cool. It was a cool little piece. There's some really unique, interesting dab pins out there that people have gotten creative with. I always seem to find myself back at just a standard stick pin, but there are some very cool ones out there. There's also some very gimmicky ones too, and if they're super gimmicky, I feel like there's more chance for issues to happen. But whatever. Smoke what you like. Now 5 bowls from a gravity bong. Gravity bong's like going back to being in high school again. You and your dumbass friends in a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket and a milk jug. Gonna get ripped. And some aluminum foil and a knife or a pin to make your holes. God, smoke would be so thick it turns yellow. God. Those were the days. I can remember being in my backyard out by the out behind my I'm talking about back in California, my old house. There was a swimming pool in the backyard, and I would be out there, out by the pool with my friends, and set the water bucket up, fill it with water, put our not chlorine water, regular water, and cut the bottom out that milk jug, make the bowl, and fucking idiots. What a time to be alive. Okay. All right. That's no good, Turbo. I don't like that. It won't let you... Huh. I'm glad you're here, my friend. I appreciate you being here. Everyone that's here, I appreciate you guys. It had a fidget spinner pin. I feel like I've heard of fidget spinning dab pins. I feel like I've heard of it. Like it was a joke, but I didn't know they were actually real. That's cool. I don't know how well they would work, but it'd be interesting to see. Well, I guess if you put used a bearing for the center like usual, then put 3 stems off of it, you could put 3 carts on it. Ah, innovation. Innovation. I appreciate you, Turbo. Appreciate you taking dabs. Even if you couldn't talk, I appreciate you taking those rippers with us. Yeah, I haven't done gravity bongs in a long time myself either. That was back for high school. In fact, at this point, I don't think I have any glass pipes anymore. I think I've given all those away. I've got a special dab rig that I was given as a wedding present from the groomsman. I officiated his wedding. I married him and his wife, and he gave me a very special dab rig that I have. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful rig. He went all out on it. It's gorgeous. And then I have my little Green Bear rig, and I think those are the only. And I have, you know what? I also have I think it's a Gravity brand. It's like a pocket dab rig. It's a conical shape. It's an upside down triangle, and it's meant to be hooked around you. It's a fucking novelty. I leave it in the box, or I use it once or twice, but it's more of a novelty just to have and show people. But there's some really cool shit out there. One of these days I'll pull out my maybe this coming weekend I'll get out the rig that my buddy got me for his wedding. Because I think every time I've done dabs on stream, I've done a couple old school dabs, but I think I used my Green Bear rig that time. I left the one that my buddy got me for doing his wedding. It's fucking big, so I know for a fact I haven't had it out. It's like that, probably 16 inches. It's a big guy. Yes, sir. Grav Labs. Yes, there you go. Grav Labs. Yep, I have the upside down conical rig still in the box. I think I've used it twice, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece. I have from MJ Arsenal. It's a tiny little a water filter thing. It's like this big. Oh no, it's not even that big. It's like that, and it's in the shape of a pyramid. And you put it's got a little mouthpiece at the top of the pyramid. The bottom is flat so it can sit on the ground. And then out the side of the pyramid, there's a little hole like that where you can shove in a blunt or a joint, and you put a little water into the pyramid and rip it like that. Again, it's a novelty. It's not effective out and about, taking it with you places or anything. It's just for at home. That's the only time that it's really for, but it's cool to have. It's not something I'd ever take anywhere with me, but if you're just sitting at the desk, you got it set up. Yeah, they're cool novelties. I have a few of them. I think MJ Arsenal and Grav, they make really cool stuff. I like the MJ Arsenal line of mini dab rigs that they make. Very unique, very cool. I wanted to get into them, but they're just the price of them, and there's so many of them. I was like, fuck, it's just a lot. But I think MJ Arsenal makes some really cool dab rigs. Okay, I am sitting here fucking yapping. Why don't we take this down? And today we are going to be checking out episode 21. We did episode 20 last week. We're going to do episode 21 today of Comprehending a Comprehensive History. Give a shout out to Gino Samuel 2.1. I don't know why I keep saying that name. I know he changed his channel name. It's now Chris Chan, a Comprehensive History. Documentary is the same as the channel name, but shouts out to Gino Samuel for putting it all together, for doing all this for us. Not for us, but we're going to borrow it. We're going to use it. We appreciate his work, his efforts. Yeah. Episode 21. I was thinking about that. I went to do some errands before I got started on stream today, and like we've already ripped through 20 episodes. Like we are laying the miles down with this shit. Okay. Dude, the music don't. No, I won't. No, I will not. He's not going to get us this time. Troubled one. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. I need a pin. I'm honestly tired of. I get it. I really enjoy rolling backwood blunts, but the time that it takes unrolling the backwood, making sure you have one that's decent, usable, for the most part, unless they're like super duper crunchy. Fuck that. But you got to unroll it, clean it up a little bit, get all your bud busted down. It's just a long process. It's a fun process. I enjoy it, but realistically, I can't sit there and spend 20 minutes rolling a blunt every single time I want to rip it. The pins are just the most effective and time efficient. But, okay. Is there anything else we need to do before we get started? I don't think so. I got to pick my son up from school today, so today won't be a 3-hour stream like the weekend ones, but that's okay. We'll tear it down. Why don't we take one more ripper for good luck, and then we'll jump on into our stream. Let's do that. My beer is almost fully charged right now, so cool. All right, guys, let's get them out. Let's get them warm. You guys know what to do. Let's fucking go. Boop, boop. Ripper for Cobes. We can do that. Ripper for Cobes. We miss that guy. The truest definition of a lolcow. Just a fucking degenerate. We enjoy laughing at him. He was good entertainment. Here's to Cobes. Boop. That is, ooh boy, tasty. Okay. Yes, sir. Let's. Make sure we're looking fine there. Okay. Appreciate you, buttworm. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, if I had a badge and a gun, well, I have guns, but if I had a badge too, I would be the fucking worst. I would be the worst fucking cop. I feel like I would, with this mustache, you'd be a sheriff. I would be such an asshole. Oh my God, I would be such an asshole. All right. Excuse me. Chance Wilkins, the blackest drag. Oh, nice update. Shouts out to my dude. Go show Chance Wilkins, the blackest drag, some love. Give his channel a like and subscribe. And same with Steve's Creepy Van. I forgot to do that earlier. Go show Steve's Creepy Van some love. Give both those guys a like and subscribe. And if you guys want to follow me on TikTok and get buff and get ripped and go to the gym with me, I am your favorite SA1020. Come follow me. Get ripped. It's good stuff over there. Yes, sir. I gotta be on early today. My son gets out of school at 3:15, so I gotta get her done, and make sure I'm out of here on time to pick him up. but we got plenty of time to tear down this episode of Christery. So now that we've done all that, I've done all my shameless self-plugs. Let's open up this video. Hey, what the fuck? It didn't do the whole thing. There we go.
This way. What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
Every single time we watch this opening, seeing this picture of him creeps me out. Every single time. Here we go. Ooh.
Fucking pick up, piece of shit.
Hello?
July!
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Oh, it's
That you're
Bob.
an idiot?
Whoa. Are you Bob Chandler?
I thought that was Chris, too. I thought Chris answered the phone.
It doesn't matter who I am. Who is this idiot I'm talking to on the other end? You got some funny-ass ideas of playing games at night on the telephone, don't you? Are you 6 years old or something?
Damn, Bob. Got him. Got him. What a burn, dude. What a burn.
Fuck, we got his fucking dad. Shit.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Who do you think you are?
Who are you?
Uh-oh.
You have got an issue problem. God forgive you.
I beg your pardon. Who
God
are you?
needs to move in your life severely.
Why don't you quit dialing my number and go somewhere and play a game with the gutter rats?
Bring yourself over here. I'll show you what's the matter, okay?
Listen, boy, you get your black ass down in the gutter and stay there. You understand?
What the fuck, Bob?
I am the woman of the house, and you don't call me and ask me who my daddy is.
Well, I don't know what you are or who you are, and I don't really care. But you're invading my privacy, and you're cussing at me, and I don't like it.
Call my house and talk that way.
What the
I tell you
fuck?
what, why don't you call my husband and tell my husband that?
I'll let you talk to my wife. Maybe she can talk some sense into your head.
Is that where Chris learned it from? Just pass the trouble off to Barb? Bob. Come on. You gotta do better than that, Bob.
Goddamn screwy woman.
Hang up on her. I ain't talking to nobody this time of night. Hang it up.
You better check the numbers that you call because you're not talking to anybody that you know.
You have got an issue problem. You can know my nerves.
I don't have an issue problem with anybody, but please quit calling my number.
The increased attention Christian had gotten resulted in people prank calling his home phone number, which he had freely recited in his videos. This issue persisted for years.
Oh, you can't do that. Like, I don't know why so many of these cows make it so easy. Like, zero effort in trying to sustain their privacy. Zero effort into that.
Buddy.
On November 23rd, 2009, Christian noticed a couple of advertisements on his Wikipedia website, which he deemed undesirable. The first was a pro-gay rights ad, endorsed by the character Peter Griffin from Family Guy. And the other was an ad for a competition to win a trip to Mexico, sponsored by a pickle man dressed in a stereotypical Mexican costume. Chris contacted the sysop, or system operator of the Wikipedia, Cogsdev, complaining about the advertisements. He was told that the ad space was sold to one Jack Thaddeus, and provided Chris Jack's email address to contact him personally to discuss the matter. I'm feeling pissed off because I was not informed of that transaction, but I'm even more upset with the content of the ads. Please change the icon for the Mexico trip contest to the flag of Mexico, and please remove the gay rights ad. And I do apologize for not answering your calls, but between you and me, I feel email is preferred, because I know it's you in the email address, unlike on the caller ID that comes up restricted or unavailable. If you at least told me your phone number and not let it be restricted, I would feel more likely to pick up. Sigh. Anyway, I heard you have more info on Clyde. Please tell me in your reply. On November 24th, Chris uploaded a video of his Sonichu PowerPoint presentation for the attention of Nintendo and Sega, which had been largely completed around a year before. He recorded it by filming his computer screen with a handheld camera.
All Sonichu and roasting materials copyrighted by me. With my proof
Wait,
on
is that
the
what
Wikipedia.
Hang on.
Zoop. Yeah, proof.
Camera.
Okay, I was curious if down in the text where it says updated January 20th to all Sonichu roasting material, I thought it was going to say genuinely March 2000 to 2009 by me. I thought Chris put by me on it. It wouldn't fucking surprise me.
All Sonichu and roasting materials copyrighted by me. With my proof on the Wikipedia. Zoop. Yay.
The fuck
No
is that?
romance.
He talks about the
What are we looking at?
Zoop.
What is that? Oh, Jesus Christ, Chris. It's Jesus fucking Christ. Sonichu and Rosechu. You can barely see it, but here's Rosechu's leg. She's sticking it up like beep, like that, like that. Fucking stupid.
Yay. No romance.
He talks about the origination of Sonichu and clarifies the meaning behind his name.
As for his name, well, rumored to be a comparison to a combination of Sonic and Pikachu, that was not the case. I originally played the name from Sonic's Japanese name, Sonichu.
He then rushes through some more origins and plot points, and highlights what sets Rosechu apart from Sonic the Hedgehog's Amy Rose character.
Amy does not have spikes on her back. The clothes are different. Her headband is white, not red like Amy's. And Rosechu has a modern girl kind of attitude, and lucky for her, Sonichu rarely runs away from her charms. And of course she has her electric-type attacks to boot. Don't forget the tail, that's another big difference. Rosechu is a gal who will not take any abuse from a foe lying down. She is a warrior heart, steady up for women's rights. Da-da-da, the very first Rosechu card.
He follows up with brief descriptions of the rest of the characters in the comics, including Blake and the Chaotic Combo.
This is me, Christian Weston Chandler. Like most artists, I let myself get into my work, story-wise, where in real life, I have been in search for a woman to become a true sweetheart from ground up, starting as friendship. I am also the mayor of Quickville. I deal with my mayoral duties over Wi-Fi with my Nintendo DS. I came up with the name of Quickville long ago, starting from the city I built and grew bigger over the years of Lego bricks, pieces, and people. I also later came up with the radio station KCWC.
He continues to elaborate on the history of his websites, fame and trolling, and the powers of the Sonichu Medallion, which, according to him, grants him special powers only in the comics.
Christian Sonichu. Soldier of love and honesty.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that just Sonic? If it's blue like that, isn't that just Sonic?
In this form, I can execute my own personal selection of attacks as a normal electric-type hedgehog Pokemon with keen eye ability, including Mach Punch, Thunderbolt, and Hyper Beam. As well as in both human and Sonichu form, I am the only being who can execute the special attack that inflicts bad luck and extreme misfortune with some damage to the foe. Used to be called Curse Ye Hameha, now it's called Shin Ye Hameha! Christian Sonichu. That is me. And this is from this art is to be the cover of book number 10 from my Australian gal pound fan, whose nickname was Panda Halo. She is dead now, and I miss her. She was a great friend. Anyway.
Chris then informs his prospective business collaborator.
She's dead now. She was a great friend. Anyway. Psycho.
Collaborators of his ideas for a Sonichu video game.
This is a great start in profits from the electric hedgehog that started humbly from the mind of a well-rounded, church-going, high-functioning, autistic, recovered individual.
Look at the shit behind him. Oh my God. Here. Look behind me. Look at that. Just trash everywhere, dude. I can only imagine what that house would smell like. Just, ugh. The shit, the mold in the shower. Ugh. Dude, the lack of showering that's happening in that place. I wonder when that house, when it caught fire, I'm just curious. I mean, houses, I mean, we all know that fire smells like smoke. Yes. I'm curious, did it have like a odor on top of that? Like, did it smell like burning ass on top of the fire? I bet that house smelled like shit when it caught fire.
Nintendo will see good profits in the time frame of the game's release. Sonichu, go! Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to working with each of y'all in person very soon on the Sonichu project. Thank you very much, and have a safe day. Peace out.
Christian then informed Vivian G that he was allegedly in contact with Nintendo, Sega, and Sony. Vivian suggested that he market himself by going to conventions and selling homemade Sonichu-related merchandise in order to get worldwide exposure and a small chance that a small company may choose to support him. The following day, Christian wrote a blog post informing his audience that even though he reacted very negatively towards dishonest Sonichu merchandising attempts in the past, he had learned to accept them as homages to his work. And as long as they weren't distributing copies of his comic or his Yup, I'm on TV DVD, they were welcome to produce more Sonichu-related merchandise on his behalf until he could release officially licensed products. Vivian then encouraged Christian to think of some exciting ways to promote Sonichu and suggested that he take inspiration from the video game Mirror's Edge, which extensively features a style of unassisted traversing through man-made or natural obstacles at great speed called parkour. On November 29th, Chris wrote a blog post offering some relationship advice to those attending high school.
They made a game about parkour? I didn't know that. I mean, I've heard of the game Mirror's Edge. I didn't know it was about parkour.
Back when I was in high school during my freshman year, during the time I was a manager of the varsity basketball team, I had a crush on one of the cheerleaders.
Of course you did.
Among the whole group though, they all enjoyed my company and good humor. Anyway, the cheerleader I had the
I got $50 says no they didn't. No they didn't. No they didn't. No they didn't. No they fucking didn't, Chris. No they didn't.
crush on. She asked me if I had a crush on anyone. I answered honestly. Then she asked who. Blushing, I told her that I was crushing on her. She took some time to think about it, and she told me later that while she liked me as a friend, she did not see me as boyfriend material at the time. I later learned that she was 2 grades ahead of me. Live and learn. At least I tried.
That poor girl. That poor girl.
And with that, I encourage everyone to date someone to hopefully make into a sweetheart with eventual benefits. It is harder when you are a freshman.
It's always about sex with him. That's the goal. That is always the goal. It's like it's not like he thinks that like that's everyone's goal. It's to meet a partner and fuck bend them over. That's when you've won. That's when you got it. That's when you did what you're doing. That you won right there. Jesus fucking Christ. It's a very teenage boy way of looking at it.
So I'd wait until the sophomore year before setting my sights on nearly every girl I saw. But as a freshman, if you have your sights set on someone, and you know that opposite gender person is a freshman too, I suggest looking up a role model, a cool junior or senior year student, and follow their example on asking others out. But with your own personal flair and charm. Do not totally copy your role model. And if you know someone who is without a sweetheart in high school, ladies and gentlemen, hook them up. And do not make it a joke. That is just plain mean and cruel.
I feel like this is coming from personal experience.
And being mean and cruel is not cool. And if it helps, think of it as volunteer work. Most people enjoy volunteering and help.
I'm gonna... What? Volunteer work is helping you get a... I don't think that's volunteer work, Chris. No.
helping, even for an assignment or extra credit. Such kindness and concern reflects you as a better person, not some random shallow loser, because it shows that you truly care about others and yourself. I offer my blessings to every lucky sweetheart couple in high schools everywhere. It is true! You would never find anyone better than the significant other that you're with right now. Stay safe and stay in school.
What? That's why he thinks that. That's holy shit, Chris. That's why a lot of the vast majority of people date a couple of people. You kind of have to. It's usually not the first one is a winner. Yeah, with some people, they get lucky and they get to ride it out on the sunset with the first person they love, and that's it. But for the vast majority of us, it's not like that. Chances are there's always going to be somebody else better suited for you out there. Just statistically, what are the odds that the perfect person for you just so happens to live in the same town or same city, and out of 8 billion people? And oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, getting tongue-tied. There's been a few people that have gotten super lucky. My dad's younger brother got lucky. He met his wife in high school. They are high school sweethearts, and they're retired in, I don't know, in their late 60s at this point. But that's not the norm. That's a very rare thing to happen. That's just not how it goes, dog. It's not how it goes. Oh boy, Chris.
As November opened up to December, Chris continued to work hard, publishing at least one new Sonichu page every day, and answering more and more mailbags, often taking on an aggressive, condescending tone, and also leaving shorter and shorter replies.
Of course.
Some individuals inquired about his stance on Asperger syndrome, with Christian angrily declaring that it has no relation to autism, and that he was offended by the fact that Asperger's was considered an autism spectrum disorder. By Mailbag 8, he had been receiving so many emails about Asperger's that he created the Autism Mailbag, designated for all future inquiries discussing the link between autism and Asperger syndrome, which often went unanswered. Many trolls also assumed identities of notable individuals, such as future North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, and serial killers John Wayne Gacy and Jeffrey Dahmer, all failing to grab Chris's attention. One email was purportedly from the popular male-to-female transgender porn actress, Bailey J., asking Chris for dating advice, with Chris commenting on her attached photo that she looked cute and pretty.
Oh my god, Chris.
On December 3rd, he recorded a video introducing the so-called parkour video that he would upload later that day.
I ran the downtown mall trek today.
I ran the downtown mall trek today? Gotta see this.
In an effort to show how I feel about my Sonichu, that I am definitely pumped up for pushing him out into merchandise and everything. You might say it's comparable to Mirror's Edge, the way I did it, as it will be described in the description on that page.
So you completely and totally 100% jacked their style? That's what I'm assuming that means.
Yeah, so anyway, whew, I got tired from that.
Tired from saying those words, or tired from the activity that you're talking about?
I tell you, my legs will be bothering me a bit tomorrow.
You know what kind of leg routine I have to go through to get like genuinely sore at this point in my weightlifting and what martial arts, whatnot career? It takes a lot. Squats don't do it anymore unless I go heavy as balls and I add an extra 200 or 300 reps. It takes a lot. You're sore from fiddle fucking around at the mall for an afternoon? Yeah. Just the picture of health and wellness right here, everybody. Picture of health.
It's bothering me a little bit right now. But anyway, I'm man enough to admit that. And, yeah.
Chris, that's embarrassing that you walked around the mall and now your legs are jello.
I even man up to admit that, after the matter, after I got back to my car, I even came down with a bit of the hiccups. And it happens to the best of us. Hopefully you enjoy.
Do you think the hiccups are a bad thing? They're just a thing, dog. It's weird that you brought it up.
My run, my French word, whatever, my parking, I think it is, whatever it is. But anyway, the Sonichu's Edge. Peace out.
He called it the Sonichu's Edge? Are you fucking kidding me?
And have a great day.
Soon after, Christian uploaded a YouTube video of himself performing what he called parkour, confusing the challenging physical discipline of freerunning with a brand of squeezable margarine.
Hello there, fans. This is Christian Chandler here live at the downtown mall, where for the Sonichu franchise from the city of Quickville and everything like that, I'm going to do a parkour from this point all the way down to the...
Guys, are we all ready? He's going to do a parkour. He's going to do a parkour from this point all the way down. We'll see. You know what? I'm very excited to see this. I'm going to back it up a little bit. I think let's take a quick ripper. Let's get a ripper in us, and then we'll jump on into it. Yeah? Yeah. I think that's a really good idea. Then we'll watch some parkour. We'll see what parkour is all about. I'm new to the sport of parkour. I don't know anything about it, so we're going to be getting learnt today. Guys, get these bad boys out. Let's get them warm. Let's fucking do it. Here we go. Boop. Sir. Yes, sir. Okie doke. Let's see what happens.
I'm going to do a parkour from this point all the way down to the parking garage, where at the end we will get a nice view of the tent-style theater that's down there where events are held. And for best viewing, the camera will be hung around my neck right about here, so you get to see what I see from that point of view.
Oh, God, Chris.
And also,
I already know this is going to be so ass.
Maybe one or two pauses where I have to catch my breath. Of course, that's to expect even from the best runner.
No, it's not.
All right.
In that little short? No, it's not, Chris. No, it's not. That's not expected from a brand new day one runner.
Here we go.
Chris straps his camera around his neck and begins running. There are 6 jump cuts in the video, which can be assumed to be Chris's rest periods, which he edited out of the finalized video. On average, he took a break from running every 30 to 40 seconds. The video itself actually does not feature any attempts at parkour and is solely a running video, with later calculations estimating that he ran 579 meters in around 3.5 minutes.
The amphitheater.
Why are you breathing so hard? All I can hear is amphitheater. See? Oh my God. Where's the parkour? Is this parkour? Just, because I know he's not doing this. I know he's not like hauling ass. I know it's just, Oh, God.
Thank you for your continued support.
In addition to the parkour video, Christian went to the mall and allegedly found some people who claimed to know of Sonichu, and asked if they would oblige to do a video interview to raise awareness for his original character. After informing Vivian that he had a select few lined up for interviews and reactions to Sonichu, the video that they discussed never materialized. Overwhelmed by the continuous comparisons of Asperger's and autism from his fans and critics, Christian attempted to set the record straight by posting an official statement on the Wikipedia, clarifying his opinions on the topic. Asperger's is nothing at all like autism. I've stated this fact over and over again in my replies to messages from people who tell me otherwise. I feel very sick and tired of hearing that false rumor that the two are anything to full similar. Firstly, I can verify that I was diagnosed with autism with papers in my parents' filing cabinets, and more current and immediate within my reach. I have the papers from my most recent psychiatric evaluation on November 5th, 2004. Mr. Chandler is a 22-year-old man with a history of developmental delays and autism. Despite these limitations, he seems to have been quite successful in maximizing his academic abilities. Despite his significant delays in language, he has over the years developed relatively effective communication skills. And with that, I've not only helped cultivate the first generation of autistic people, but I've gone beyond the autistic dreams academically, communicatively, and socially. Still, I have trouble maintaining eye contact. My mentality is sometimes slow, yet quick at other times. The people who first evaluated me ever even stated that I would never even make it to high school, much less even write his name. Take that and smoke it, oldest doctors. I've worked very hard to achieve and maintain honor roll throughout middle and high school, and even to make the PBCC's Dean list, and fulfill my parents' wishes to work for and earn the degree and certificate for computer-aided drafting and design. And those with Asperger's dare to try to take the shine and limelight away from us autistic people, not only with their social flaws and such possibly similar traits to autism, but to shun us autistics by being better communicatively and mentally than us. I have received a message from one who dared call me normal in comparison to him. If anything, the Asperger people are and have been normal. They think they can one-up or even match autism with the lack of social capability and their clumsiness and such. Those characteristics can be faked by them who are most normal compared to us true autistic people.
Holy shit, Chris. You are fucking insane. He wears this like a badge of honor. That's crazy, dude. This is fascinating.
Even their title is flawed. Asperger's. It can be misconstrued into a most terrible cut of meat from any animal, even something that can be picked nasally. I fought long and hard to make a stand for the autistic people. I will most certainly not let those imposters steal the true original title of autistic from any of us. Victory over autism belongs only to us true autistic people. His issues with Asperger syndrome heavily inspired one Alec Benson Leary to create Asperchu, a webcomic series parodying Sonichu and Christian. The main character, Asperchu, was physically an amalgam of both Christian and Sonichu, with most of his personality traits being based on Chris, though some details about his life were intentionally twisted in order to rile up Christian. For example, he had Asperger's syndrome rather than autism. He liked to hang out with his group of male friends whom he...
So, one thing I guess I never really thought about, in Chris's universe, in the quick universe, whatever, all the characters, all the people, everyone that has a role, every single one is autistic? He has his fascination with being autistic, it's very strange. I've known multiple autistic people in my life. This seems like completely unique behavior to Chris to me. I've never seen anybody that's autistic act like this about it. Maybe it happens more than I know. I don't know, but he seems to be fascinated with his diagnosis of being autistic. It really is a badge of honor for him, or that's how it seems. It's weird. It's weird how much or how upset he gets at people with Asperger's.
called Joy Boys. He played video games on an Xbox, and the 7 Sonichu balls were replaced with 7 Chaos Pickles. The comic also featured appearances from other Sonichu characters, and even Chris himself, who was renamed to Ian Brandon Anderson. When Alec Benson Leary first started making the comic, he sent it to Christian asking for his opinion, but none was forthcoming. An email from Benson Leary made an appearance in Mailbag 10's rejected section. Why have you not responded to the truly amazing comic I sent you? I'm referring, of course, to my one true and honest creation, the original Asperchu, the electric/Asperger's type hedgehog Pokemon, which I recently showed to you as a token of my esteem for you. I think you are perhaps scared and confused by my rise to greatness. If I knew you were ever to be worried by my meteoric rise to fame, I would never have written to you with such uncareful regard for your feelings. I wanted you to know that you have inspired me to greatness, not to take anything away. I think you were scared of my speaking to you because I compared myself to you. You see, I did not mean to compare my Asperger's to your autism, for as you say, the two are totally and completely different, and are never and have never been the same. The only way I wanted to compare myself to you is that as you are an artist, I aspire to be an amazing artist as well. I hope you will accept my peace offering of Asperchu and Sonichu, meeting as friends that I have attached. Your friend and protege, Alec Benson Leary. He attached this image of Asperchu and Sonichu, exchanging words of friendship while holding hands on the beach. Christian evidently did not accept Alec's apology. Firstly, you wish you were me. And second, I apologize for putting your letter into the reject page, but I felt it necessary.
Does he really think that? You wish you were me? I don't think there's ever been a human being that walks planet Earth, Chris, that has ever wanted to be you or in your position. No.
Because 1, you are obviously a troll from what you have typed, and 2, your drawing infers homosexuality, and I do not care for that goddamn lifestyle or whatever word is used to describe it. After Wikipedia Mailbag 10, Christian asked Cogsdev to stop sending him stressful fan mail to answer. Cogsdev chose to ignore this request. On December 5th, Christian uploaded a special season's greetings video onto YouTube.
Holiday greetings to all in my fan base and all that. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all those fun holidays. Anyway.
It's Hanukkah, Chris, not Hanukkah.
I'm here. Anyway, I come to you this day to wish you the holiday greetings. I'll also read to you what I have read the past Sunday before this coming Sunday when I lit the first Advent candle.
Wait, what? Also to read to you what I have read the past Sunday before this Sunday, this coming Sunday. What? What is he trying to say here? Hang on, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay, my bad. Anyways, I can't understand what the fuck he's trying to say here.
The Gospel according to Luke. The Gospel of Luke speaks about the future. There will be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars. And on the earth, distress among nations, people will faint from fear and foreboding. Because our world is full of fear and distress, we light our first candle, trusting that Christ is alive on earth and that the Spirit of Christ lives among us. We trust...
Dude, Simeon, exactly. They really do. When we heard Bob answer the phone at the beginning of this, it sounded just like Chris, and they do. The way they say, they speak exactly like one another. Yes, you are dead right.
You, we love you, we praise you. Amen. And so I lit the first Advent candle at my church last Sunday. Thank you all for your continued support, and we will make the franchise victorious. Yeah.
Chris, how have you been drawing Sonichu for so goddamn long and you're so shitty at it? You are the worst Sonichu drawer I have ever seen draw Sonichu.
Happy holidays to all.
On December 6th, the troll...
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I fucking hate the way Chris speaks. I really do. Everything about it. His stutter pisses me off. It makes me... Sometimes when I hear him stutter, it makes me stutter and fucking irritates me. His stutter. The constant... I guess. I fucking hate that. Oh my god. Every noise that comes out of his mouth fucking irritates me.
Troll Jack Thaddeus called Christian over the phone, mostly to berate him for his work ethic, exercise regimen, and his stance on Asperger's.
You think that people with Asperger's are trying to take the quote-unquote limelight away from you people with autism. That's like saying that people with cancer are trying to take the limelight away from people with AIDS. Although you'd probably like that, considering you hate the hell mouse.
Why they?
You know, a friend of mine has AIDS. He's gay.
No, it's bad for him. And he has my sympathy. He has my pity.
But he's gay, Chris.
I know. I assumed that because, you said he had gay.
You assumed...
He had AIDS.
You assume...
Dog. Anybody can get... Oh, my fucking God, Chris. Are you one of those ignorant motherfuckers that thinks AIDS only affects homosexual couples? That's really fucking stupid. That's really fucking stupid, Chris.
Assume that everybody that has AIDS is gay. Wow, Chris. Wow, that's way to fucking, fall into the fucking pit of stupid. A lot of people have AIDS, not just gay people. But anyways, I'm pissed at you for multiple reasons. First of all, the comic sucks.
Yeah.
Second of all, the video you did sucks.
Yeah.
Vivian's been yelling at me saying that I'm interfering. I didn't do shit. Okay? So, that bitch is crazy. So, So you can, I'm not hanging up. We're having our talk right now, Chris. So don't fucking try and rush me, okay?
All right.
Because I can hear you, fucking shifting around and, going, like you're fucking getting tortured, okay?
You're listening to a radio in the background.
Why? Who the fuck still listens to radio?
Oh, that's John Tesh.
That name means nothing to the vast majority of us. I don't know who that is.
Who the fuck is John Tesh? Sounds like a fag. Anyways. Oh, you fucker. Anyways. God. Parkour.
Parquet.
You seem to really not understand parkour. What is parkour?
Parkour, to my interpretation, being the style of running from one point to another. Yes, with jumps and along the walls and other things.
Well, yeah, you got when you add the jumping on walls and shit. But then again, what you said you were doing was parquet, which parquet is a brand of butter.
Okay, well, I forgot. I had trouble remembering what the word was.
Chris, settle down. It's not nice to interrupt people.
All right.
Your parents really failed at teaching you manners.
Well,
that's facts.
Continue.
Facts.
You called it parquet. Now that's hilarious because parquet is a brand of butter, and you're like butter, and that you're a fat piece of shit. Do you really think that you're healthy?
Fuck
I could be healthier.
You could be healthier.
I swear, this kid, he's saying everything he says is the thoughts that come to my mind. It's fucking crazy. You could be healthier.
Okay, yeah, you could be healthier if your fucking blood wasn't made of gravy.
See? Says what I think.
My blood's not made of gravy.
It's not. Then why do you have to take 4 fucking breaks in the video just running for 10 minutes? I can run for 10 minutes without a break. And I can then go up a flight of stairs after running 10 minutes without a break and make it to the top, faster than you did.
All right, then.
Yeah. I'm pretty fucking awesome.
All right.
Anyways, I want you to stop rejecting mail that you don't like.
Okay.
Okay.
These are your fans, Chris.
Dude, is he even
listening? You shouldn't be fucking pushing them around like this and acting like, just because they say something you don't agree with, their opinions suddenly don't matter.
Okay.
Dude, he's not paying attention. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Trials and advertisements make you, and trials and adversities make you stronger. Take your problems head on.
Trials and advertisements?
Do not fucking dodge them.
Okay.
I just read that from a fortune cookie.
Okay.
Except I added the fucking part. Because
The fact that this voice doesn't sound the least bit familiar to Chris. Are you fucking serious? Dog, really? Oh my God, Chris. Whatever.
Chinese people don't curse a lot. Actually,
Alright.
they do, but I don't know. They curse in Chinese something.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm pissed, Chris, because I know what you're doing. You're not even listening.
See?
I remember when you did this with Clyde. You just sit there and just like go, yeah. Do I do a good impression of you? I think I do.
Whatever.
Remember when he tried to get you to go to Redmond and you didn't go?
Right.
You didn't go because you don't give a shit about Sonichu.
No, I didn't go because I thought it was a trap.
How could it be a trap? For what?
Well,
Do you think
my
Clyde
mom thought it was a trap. My dad thought it was a trap. And then we realized that the emails from Mr. Miyamoto came from mail.com, which is where anybody could pretend to be somebody else.
Well,
And plus, my family is concerned with my safety, so there you go.
yeah, that's why they shelter you like you're a baby. You know what? My parents threw me out when I turned 18. You know why they threw me out?
Probably because they couldn't stand you.
Oh, that earned you
Fucking
2
got him on
more
that.
gay ads.
Chris got him on that one.
You little sassy
Okay.
thingy guy.
You just call him sassy?
You gonna apologize?
Yeah, I'm apologizing. I apologize for that.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God, Chris, you're such a little
Well, they
bitch.
kicked me out because I have like 5 other brothers or something. I don't know. I have a lot of people in the house.
Okay. It was overcrowded.
Yes.
Okay.
Just like your house, except it's not full of people. It's full of shit that you don't need. We have fun, don't we, Chris?
Well, you are anyway.
Yeah.
And I am not going to interrupt.
Anyways, grow some balls, get some initiative, fucking promote the shit out of Sonichu. Vivian's gonna rape me with the strap on because she's crazy. Oh wait, I was reading an email. Yeah. Just do whatever Vivian says, and I'll be calling you soon. And you don't fucking abuse your fans.
All right. So, any other thoughts?
All right. You're fat.
You're fat. Yeah, dude, this is this conversation. It is autistic as fuck. Yes, both ends.
Okay, I guess we're done here.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Take care. Merry Christmas.
Are you
Merry Christmas to you, fatty fat.
On December 7th,
the way they interact with each other? My God.
Christian uploaded the final 2 pages of episode 20, thusly completing Sonichu
Hey, we're on episode 21. Cool.
issue 9. Episode 20, also known as Quick Defense, begins with some of the supporting characters being awoken by a mysterious whooshing sound, which belongs to Wesley, Reldneck, and Sylvana, whizzing through Quickville, taking a status report before an imminent attack. Meanwhile, Rosechu is in the garage doing laundry, while Sonichu admiringly looks up her skirt as she is bent over and observes her panties. Sonichu tells her that he was chatting with some of his
Did you really have to do that shit? Why, Chris? I didn't want to see a hand-drawn cartoon butthole today. Fuck.
fans when some homosexual fans made their appearance. While he states that he welcomes fans of all orientations, he is greatly troubled by the fact that the comics have been misunderstood and thought by many as promoting homosexuality. He declares that almost everyone in Quickville and the surrounding area is straight, including their true creator, Christopher Christian Ricardo Weston Chandler. Rosechu offers Sonichu sex, but they are interrupted by the crashing sounds of an enemy invasion. The acting mayor of the town, Allison Amber, calls for the help of Quickville's own Power Rangers force and the Samurai Pizza Bots, which are Christian's version of Autobots.
Chris, this is so fucking stupid and just... I'm having a hard time following. Holy fuck.
From Transformers, with their title referencing the anime Samurai Pizza Cats. These bots are in fact Transformers who are disguised as pizza delivery trucks. Chris then shows
Grown so much for my...
several scenes of the other Sonichus and Rosechus fighting off invading jerk-cops. Blake and Bubbles then see an approaching army of
Did you guys see what I saw?
fighting off invading jerk-cops.
Oh, wait a minute. Never mind, I see more now. Okay, there's... Huh. Very... defined sections of whiteheads and blackheads here. Just all... I don't know.
Blake and Bubbles then see an approaching army of SAVs, or scoundrels as vessels, which are a type of Decepticlone, based on the enemy class of Decepticon Transformers. They manage to defeat them. Meanwhile, Sonichu and Rosechu take down some more foes as well. Magichan comes face to face with Sylvana, who attempts to reason with her by telling her to withdraw her allegiance to her father, Count Graduan, so that she could lead a true and honest life with her original female gender fully restored. She declines his offer, so they commence psychic battle. With Sonichu tiring from the fighting, Chris's car, complete with a holographic projection of Christian in the driver's seat, transforms into Sonchu, and leads the Autobots into battle to defeat the Decepticlones. The comic then introduces two new characters, Chloe Rosechu and Blaze Bob Sonichu, both originally created by Sarah Cassandra Mackenzie, or Panda Halo, who in the comic tragically dies in a fire started by an SAV and is given a brief dedication by Christian. Sonichu then comes face to face with a new Sonichu, I.B.A. Chandler, Liquid Chris's Sonichu form. Sonichu quickly slashes open I.B.A. Chandler's chest with his tail and breaks his paper-thin medallion in two, which changes him back to his human form. Sonichu duly calls the ambulance to tend to his physical and mental ailments. Rosechu is kidnapped by Robotnik, Giovanni, and Reldnak Natsu Natsurk. Sonichu quickly escapes with Rosechu, while Bionic the Hedgehog makes an appearance and briefly battles Natsurk, who launches his very own curse of embarrassment at Bionic.
I know we're close to the end, but goodness. My goodness. Fuck. I saw this pop up. Let's address that. Acetone has gifted a membership, and then Acetone has gifted another membership, putting us at a perfect, whopping 420 members. Shouts out to you, Acetone. We appreciate you so very much. Shouts out to those brand new members. I think that's worthy of a ripper. I mean, I'm very appreciative of the membership, so yeah, let's take a ripper for that. You guys know what to do. Did you keep them close? I told you at the beginning of this room, keep them close. Let's fucking go. Boop. Yes, sir. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now here we go.
He deflects the attack and throws it back at Natsurk, who then pees his pants and defecates onto the floor. Sonichu and Rosechu are telepathically called over
Oh, these are weird. These are really, really weird.
to the mall by Magichan, who then informs them of several notable events which had transpired in the long wall of text, possibly as a way for Christian to avoid drawing more pages. One of these events was the unfortunate death of Ivy, who was trapped in the elevator when tremors caused the floor underneath her to collapse, and as she fell, her neck got tangled in the cables, killing her. When Sonichu arrives at the mall, he fights off Slawilariam, who gets fatigued and retreats with Count Graduan, vowing to fight another day. Sonichu says that he let her go because only Christian himself can kill her. In the epilogue, the Sonichu spot an opening in the time void and manage to finally pull Christian out of it. He transforms into Chris-chan Sonichu, tells the others of his yet-to-be-revealed plan, and charges towards the city. On the final page, Chris announces that after his plan is executed, he would no longer insert himself into the story. The comic also includes a disclaimer that Sonichu and Rosechu got married in secret 3 years ago and have 3 children. The next day, Chris began uploading pages for Sonichu issue 10 and also made a new Captain's Log update video.
I am looking to my European fans to make donations to the Wikipedia, not only to keep it up, but to help get rid of the goddamn horrible homosexual ends that dang shit that is put on there. Anyway, donations are great.
Dude, why do gay people... Why does that get you so flustered, Chris? It says a lot about you, Chris.
Greatly appreciate. And as they have noted on there, those who donate over 1,000 euros get to place their own ads there, no questions asked. And with that, I also am looking for sponsors, and I am looking maybe towards the Coca-Cola company for them to sponsor the Wikipedia as well as the Sonic franchise. At least the Coca-Cola company in the European area, to make the donation to put their ads all over on the Wikipedia ad space. At least to get rid of those goddamn. But yeah, Coca-Cola. I have been understanding that there are rumors going around about the people who do the animation for Family Guy, thinking about making a skit in parody in mockery parody of me on the show. But I would like to make it clear that I don't want just a skit. If you're gonna do anything of me, I would like to be involved and voice myself in the show, as well as such a character.
Do you want the show to be successful, or do you want it to completely fail, crash, and burn on episode 1? If that's what's gonna happen, if you're a part of it, Chris, you're gonna fuck it up. Call it what it usually. I fucking stutter. You stutter so much more than I do. You would never be able to voice a character. You would never get through it. There would be so many cuts and stops, and just it would never work. It takes practice and effort and focus, and you got to be on point. All of which you are not, Chris.
Now, I have my story for at least one episode, and I'm willing to go multiple episodes in agreement with Seth MacFarlane and the crew. I have watched all the episodes of Family Guy, regardless of the way, and I drew a good version of myself, which these drawings I'm going to show on here will be on the Wikipedia a little later on tonight, along with the next page. Anyway, there you go. That's a good version of me right there to draw for the show. And this year's a Family Guy version of Sonichu and Rosechu that I drew up. I even will...
Dude, they look exactly the same as always. Nothing changes. You draw them the same every single time. Shitty. Let's look at Chris's drawing of himself. Look at how he sees himself. I mean, I know it's for Family Guy and he did the big eyes, but other than that, that's how he draws himself. Not nearly enough pudding body going on. He looks like he's made out of a bag of pudding.
And this year's a Family Guy version of Sonichu and Rosechu that I drew up. I even wheeled it down and gave him each only 4 fingers.
He then talks about the vague ideas he has for possible Sonichu and Family Guy crossover episodes.
I am Christian Chandler. Thank you very much, and have a good evening. Another thing I'm not sure you mentioned in the video.
Dork.
Or just now. If this show does go into the process, like I said, I definitely want to voice myself and Sonichu. As for Rosechu, I have a gal pal that is close, and I trust she's not, but we are good friends. And I feel that she has a great voice. She could voice Rosechu very well. I mean that. Okay. Anyway. Have a good day. Be safe. I'm a man! And I'm straight, so...
On December 10th, Christian...
What the fuck was that?
On December...
I'm straight, so I'm a man, and I'm straight, so
Definitely has those Jeffrey Dahmer glasses going on. I don't know. I'm a man and I'm straight. What are you doing, Chris? I genuinely don't know what to say about your behavior. Like, your brain clearly has some fucking damage up there. I think there's a little more than just a touch of autism going on.
On December 10th, Christian answered Mailbag 13 on the Wikipedia. The letters, which solely consisted of inquiries from persons who were interested in learning more details about Christian's life, or Christorians, were written as part of an organized information gathering campaign, codenamed Operation Mailbag. Chris's answers were for the most part significantly longer than previous mailbags, addressing, among other things, his relationship with his mother and half-brother, Cole Smithy, and revealing that if he were unable to continue the Sonichu comics at an older age, he would pass down that obligation to his child. Chris seemed to have become revitalized with energy, completing another Sonichu issue, and continuing to believe in troll-induced dreams of fame and popularity. But as the dust was settling from the conclusion of the Liquid Chris saga, there was someone else rising into Christian's field of vision, challenging his life choices, worldviews, and what it means to be Sonichu.
Sheesh. We made it. Man. Wow, dude. What a... Chris's whole life is just a fucking train wreck. And it you can't look away from it. There's just so much shit going on. And he's constantly putting himself in these... If he wasn't so obsessed with trying to get some loving, I feel like he wouldn't be in such stupid scenarios and such stupid situations with such stupid rules that these trolls make him play by. It's because he wants a girl so bad. I need it so bad. And fuck, Chris, just my God, what a video, guys. We got through it. That was a little bit shorter on the shorter end. That's okay. Next week we get into a 42-minute episode, and who knows, maybe if there's time this week I can squeeze out a second one. If I can do it, I'll make it happen. I don't know though. But that was a good one. There will be oh, fuck you. There will be videos out this week as per usual. Episodes of The Goblin at Lloyd Street. I think it's 171, 2, and 3. I think that'll be out this week, so keep an eye out for those. What else? Say hey to Mini Cholo. I most certainly will. I'll be picking him up here shortly. I'll make sure that he knows that chat said hello. That being said, guys, we're going to wrap the stream up on a ripper as we always do. I appreciate you guys being here. You guys are the fucking best, especially on a Monday early afternoon-ish. I ever react to the Sonichu comic readings? I never have, but I'm not opposed to it. Not at all. I'd definitely consider it for sure. That could definitely be a thing. If you guys are that into it, I'll take a crack at it. Why not? But that being said, guys, appreciate you being here. If you want to follow me on TikTok to get buff, get ripped, get shredded, I am your favorite SA1020. Go show my boys, the real Chance Wilkins and Steve's Creepy Van. Go show them some love. Give them a like and subscribe. And with that, we're going to call this a stream. If you want to take it out with me on this ripper, get them out and let's fucking go, guys. Boop, chee wee wees. Yes, sir. Guys, have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your